Tara Peterson with Crenshaw Peterson is here. Good morning.
Good morning.
So you've talked about this before, and we've heard about families getting to court after a loved one has died and there's fighting.
There is.
And because they just can't come to terms. So what do we do to avoid that?
So the biggest issue is really keep your estate plan updated. Have one, first of all, but keep it updated. So one of the things we're seeing so much of is some of the older plans that haven't been updated in recent years and just don't cover all of the more current issues. And so maybe mom or dad mentioned something to one child and didn't mention it to another, or there was a gift that isn't listed in the estate plan, and it can create some turmoil. And how do we know whether we're supposed to include that gift, count that gift against them already? All of those things can come up and can create some tension between the siblings. So keeping things updated is really the most important thing, and making sure that you've listed all of those issues. Don't sort of go into the estate plan thinking, well, I've mentioned that to them, they'll take care of it. It needs to be written down so there's no questions, no room for argument, and the less room that you leave for the kids to fight later, the more likelihood they'll still be friends after you're gone.
Does it help to pick somebody outside of the family to be that point person?
I really think in current times it can be extremely helpful to pick somebody outside the family. So when we do have, different personalities, multiple children, issues going on within that, whether it's loans or gifts or we know one child's going to be buying the family farm, and just making sure that that process goes more peacefully, it can be very useful to have somebody outside of that family dynamic overseeing those transactions.
So talk about the records and who should keep the records and what should you do with that estate plan?
Yes. Someone else should have them too. So one of the biggest issues that we've seen, especially lately, is one child got a hold of mom's old record and says, such and such was given and a loan is owed or something to that effect. And the other child is like, no, I paid it off. This is my records. And sometimes you can't get a hold of those records. I mean, banks only go back 6-7 years now. So if it is an older debt, things that haven't been updated again with that attorney, how do we know? So giving those records outside the family, leaving them with your attorney, leaving them with your trustee who's not a family member, is really the best way to go.
And it's going to save a lot of family trouble.
Save a lot of family trouble.
CrenshawPeterson.com, 517-347-2100. Tara, great information again.
Thank you so much.